Hello, dear students. Let's see one more exercise on how to retrieve data from multiple tables. Recall that in the earlier video, we saw how to retrieve data from multiple tables. Now, we continue with the exercise, and in that previous exercise, we had used two tables, EMP and department. Now, the question asked is list names of all the employees who work in department located in Mumbai. Okay. Now you recall that every department has location, correct? Now, what I mean is that imagine that this is the original data given, EMP table and DEPT table. And what do you want to list is all the employee names who work in department located in Mumbai. Here we go. This is the department location. Now, how would you manage this? Coming back to our manual exercise, instead of thinking of SQL directly, just again think of that this EMP table is in one book and DEPT table is in another book. And now what you would do is you will see the first row of the EMP table. Listen, the employee ID is 100, name is A, but then you want to know that is this person working in department located in Mumbai? I mean, A should be listed only if this person works in the department located in Mumbai. But the problem is the department location column is not present, is not present in EMP table. So what you would do, you would say, okay, employee name is A. Let me check department number of this person. Department number is 1. So where will I get details of this department? I will have to open another book, DPT, and I will have to go through these rows to check where is the department number 1 so that I get details of that department. And very soon I come to know, okay, department number 1 is located in Mumbai. So this person A must be listed, isn't it? Must be listed. I hope you are understanding. So again, you see the comparison done between the two tables is between DPT ID column of employee table and DPT ID column of the DPT table. First of all, these departments must match. If departments match, then we know that employee A who works in department number 1, we can get the details from the DPT table as Mumbai. Okay, let's repeat this exercise. I mean on the second row over here. I know you have understood enough of it, but just for discussion sake, you just see we will take second row of the EMP table 101 and the employee is B. Should this employee be listed? First of all, we will see what is the department ID in which this person works. But then we don't know department location of this department ID. So we will open another book and we will exactly watch that row where the department ID is 1 and we will know that location is Mumbai. Yes, of course, that means A should be listed, B should be listed because both of them work in department located in Mumbai. What about 102? This person has name C and check that department ID of this person is 2. So we will see, we will go in the department table and we will see what is the location of this department 2. Location of this department 2 is Delhi. That means C should not be listed. Okay, enough is enough. But you know that EMP's DPT must match, correct? Must match DPT dot DPT ID. This is the ultimate comparison that we want to do. But only comparing departments won't be enough here, isn't it? Because what if the departments match? As you see, this department too must get a match and it gets a match here. But then this person C should not be listed, although the match has been found. Okay, department is there, but the department is located in Delhi. So before we see the answer, Can we build the query here? What do you want to select? You want to select EMP name. You want to list the names of all the people who work in department located in Mumbai. So select EMP name from, now think over it, from EMP comma DEPT. Now why two tables? Why two tables? The two tables because we want to compare department ID of EMP with department ID of DEPT. Please listen, we are not actually listing any, we are not listing any columns of DEPT here. But still, we want DEPT table because you saw even in our manual work, we have to open up this book, DEPT, to compare the department IDs. Okay, what will be the where clause? Yes, EMP dot department ID must match department dot department ID. I hope you are understanding. Okay. And what is the another condition? This is not enough, isn't it? Departments are matching, so we got the relevance, the relation between this employee and department. We will have to write and what? Yes, exactly. Department location is equal to Mumbai. I hope you are understanding. You could have written here also department dot department location. But this particular table name is not needed because this is not going to create any ambiguity or confusion. Department location is there only in one of the tables. When will be the ambiguity or confusion created? When you are using column names with same name across the two tables, then it is always necessary to give table names, isn't it? So let's see the query. As I suggested, the query written is select EMP name from the two tables, but we have EMP name only in EMP table. We have given this second table because it is involved in the comparison over here of department IDs, and DEPT name is Mumbai. Note this DEPT dot was not needed as DEPT name is there only in one table and it won't create any confusion. Okay, to spend some more time over here so that we get correct insight of what is happening. You tell me before anything over here runs. I hope you watched the earlier video. These two tables, are undergoing a Cartesian product. So again, the Cartesian product has been shown. As you can see, every row of EMP has joined with every row of DEPT. This side here is columns from EMP, and this side here is columns from DEPT, correct? So 101, this person has been joined with all the rows of the DEPT. This is Cartesian product, or we can say just joining the two tables. But then we are not interested in all these rows, not at all. This is meaningless. We would be interested only in those rows where department ID under EMP table. Note, this is EMP portion matches department ID under DPT table. So 100 is what we are interested in. But then should this person get displayed? There is one more condition. If this person works in such a department which is located in Mumbai, yes, it is located, so A should be displayed. Notice no question of this second row getting selected because departments are not matching. Same is the case with the third row. Here comes the match, isn't it? Person B works in department 1, and here is the department 1 in DPT side, and this department 1 is located in Mumbai, so even B should be listed. But no question of 1 2 1 3 combination, 2 1 combination. Look at 2 2. Here the match is found, correct? Now this person C works in department 2, and 2 found in the DPT, the second table, 2 is found, and this department is located in Delhi, so this person should not be displayed because we are interested in displaying only the people who work in department located in Mumbai. I think you have understood enough of it. So, but this is just a cross product. What do you do after cross product? You know this data is meaningless. Now comes after the cross product, of these two tables, we put a where condition. This where condition runs after this. So out of so many rows, only those rows were selected where department matches and department location is Mumbai. Check this. Isn't it so? So after where clause, after running where clause, the result is as shown. Here it is. This is the result after running where clause, isn't it? Only those rows which satisfy this condition will be selected. Note this. I hope you are understanding. Departments matching and location is Mumbai. Correct? I think the result is incomplete here. There are some more people working in department located in Mumbai. Let's find out. Oh, I see. Correct. This department, this department is located in Kolkata. Okay. So only one department is located in Mumbai. Which one? Department number 1. So obviously only those employees will be selected who work in department number 1, because this department is located in Mumbai. So the output will be A, then B, and then G. I hope you are understanding. So the output over here, final output, after we retrieve only EMP name, just check. We don't even want all these columns, isn't it? Because the question says that you have to print only EMP name. So finally this select runs. So first thing is Cartesian product. Next thing is filter out the rows from the Cartesian product, which are of our interest. And finally, filter out the columns and show only EMP names. As I said, the output is ABG. These people work in department 1, and department 1 is located in Mumbai. I hope you have understood this example of retrieving data from multiple tables. You are now getting used to how to compare the common column between the two tables to filter out the rows. Thank you very much.